Hey guys, welcome back. This is week 2 of our Halloween tutorials. We have appropriate scary chainsaw sounding noises in the background because maintenance chose just this moment to start mowing and weed eating. And the walls here are thin. So very thin. So just pretend like there's a chainsaw killer out there and we'll be good. I'm dressed as a vampire bat today, without the fangs because of my tiny child-sized mouth. They don't fit, and you guys do not want to hear me attempt to talk in those things. Anyway, I digress. Today we will be making the scary clown. Ha 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 ha. You ready? Let's get started. First, we're going to start off with his head. I've taken a white 260 and inflated it at about 1 pump. This is actually a 260 scrap. You don't need one of the old balloons because you don't really need to use that much of it. And I would say about 3 inches for the first bubble. And then you're going to make a pinch twist. So pull them up and pinch and twist. Second bubble about the same length as the first. One more pinch twist about the same size as the first one. Those are going to be his ears. And then what you do is secure this balloon right here where the pinch twist is. But make sure you do it below the knot, otherwise it does not look good. Makes them lopsided if you do that. I'm going to wrap it back through. You can get rid of the rest of the balloon there. It attacked me. And I don't need to do this, but I'm going to tie those together just for a little more stability there. And cut off the edges, because you don't want them showing. And now you have your clown's head. Doesn't look like much yet, does it? That's where the red balloon comes in. I've inflated this one about 1 pump as well. And you're going to wrap it into his ear. I'm doing the one without the knots in it. It makes it look a little bit more even that way. So you're going to want to do 3 bubbles over to the other ear. Wrap it around once. And then you're going to go back over to the first ear, but this time you're going to do 4 bubbles, a little bit smaller than the first 3. So there we go, 4 bubbles, and twist that around once. And then you can get rid of the rest of that balloon there. So now you have most of your clown's head. We'll do the rest in just a little bit, but first we're going to start in on the body. For the feet, I am using a blue balloon. Usually I go with the one that's a little bit darker, but today I was in a robin's egg kind of mood, so we're going to be using that one. Start off with the feet, give it a pretty big flower petal. So you just fold it over, twist, and wrap it around into itself. And I always wrap the knot on through, and that just secures it in place a little bit more. And then a pinch twist. Now, if I have a lot of time, I sometimes just use another red balloon for the feet and then start with the blue on this part here. So for that, I'd say about 4 inches is what I'm doing on the leg. And then a body a little bit shorter, I'd say maybe 3.5 inches on that. Squeeze it, make it soft. Another balloon the same length as that last one. So now you should have a little sausage here. And twist these two together. I'll just go ahead and pull this one through. That's why I keep them soft there. That way that part doesn't come undone on you while you're trying to do this next part. And then you just do this like you did for the first one, but backwards. So you got your leg bubble, your pinch twist, and your flower petal. Now we have our feet. This one is a little bit shorter because I was running out of balloon, if I'm being honest. And then we'll move on to the arms. So for this one, I usually use a yellow balloon. Again, use whatever color you want. There are no rules when it comes to balloon clowns. So for the hand, it's going to be just like the foot, except for a smaller flower petal. So fold it over, twist, wrap it around itself, pull it through, and do a pinch twist. So you got your hand. The arms about the same length as the leg. So one bubble there. And then I do a double pinch twist. So that, I don't even know if that's the right term for it. That's just what I call it. 2 bubbles, fold it over, twist the 2 bubbles around, and wrap the balloon around it through the center part there. And I just kind of pinch twist them both for you. So I did that a couple of times, and we're good on the pinch twist. Now for this part, you're going to want to make a bubble about the same length as these 2. And then you're going to roll it through there. That's going to be part of his body. So make the bubble. And then you just roll it right on through. And he's already starting to come together. One of the pinch twists ends up being a little bit bigger, I always put that one toward the back. And now what you want to do is you're going to squeeze some air out and make some slack. And stretch it on it between his back, twist it around. That way you don't have to cut the balloon off. So you twist it around. And now you basically got your body. You just finish out the arm same way you did that first one. So bubble about the same length as this one, then a pinch twist, and then a little flower petal. So that's all that I'll need for the flower petal. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. And just cut off the end there. And now you have his body. And if you want, you can bend these, just kind of massage the balloon while you fold it over. And that gives him a little bend in his legs. And in his arms. Let's do that a little bit here. Not as much as the legs. Still a little bit of a bend in there. So now we're going to finish up his face. And all you really need is one little bubble all the way at the end of your balloon. And even though I don't need this much, you are going to want a significant amount of slack on there. So we tie it right there at that. And there you have your nose. What you're going to want to do with that is feed it through the front of the face here. So there you go. And once it's at the back, what I'm going to do is bring it up so it's behind all of the bubbles, and I'm going to take it over the center part right here and then back under the second layer of bubbles. And that kind of holds the hair together in the back, as well as giving you an access point to attach it into the pinch twist in the middle of the neck. So you take the slack, position it in between the two pinch twists here in the neck, and then you just kind of wrap it through and around. You just rearrange things and you have yourself a clown. Now there is one more thing that I do like to do. It does take up one extra balloon, but it's worth it, I think. So for this one extra part, I've used another red 260. And we're going to start off by making a pinch twist. And then a bubble. And you're just going to keep going like that, alternating pinch twist and bubbles until you've got yourself enough. Which usually means 5 of each. Alright, so now you've got this little contraption of 5 alternating pinch twist and 5 alternating bubbles. And that is going to be his belt. So all you do is wrap it around the center part here where the legs meet the body. And then you'll twist the bubble into the first pinch twist. And there you go, now he has a belt. Do whatever you want for the artwork on this guy. But for now, this is what I have. I use a red Sharpie to do the eyes. And then I use a black Sharpie to do the mouth and the eyebrows. For now, this is what I have on the artwork. But if you can come up with something better, by all means do it. I'm still working on this particular artwork myself. Well, there you have it. Scary Clown. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, I apologize about the noises in the background. That does kind of suck, I know, but I didn't really have any other time to refilm this and get it out this week, and I do want to at least keep trying to do one a week until Halloween. So until next week, thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Wahahaha. They probably wouldn't laugh like that, would they? How does Pennywise laugh?